evening, everyone, friends of the press, and welcome to this second post-game press conference of this window 3 of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for Africa, for the game between Angola and Cote d'Ivoire. Reminder of the final score: Angola 73 points, Cote d'Ivoire 75 points. We have with us here Coach Jose Claros and Chetunio. Good evening, Coach. Good evening. It's been a very a tough game, and a game that went right down to the wire. But of course, we have two other games coming up on Saturday and on Sunday. But my first question is, what are your impressions after this game? And it was a hard fight for your team.
Well, we know that Cote d'Ivoire is a very good team with a lot of players with experience, high-level experience. We are kind of young with a lot of new players that they are starting to have this kind of international events where you can develop and you can get better. So we didn't start well the game in some details that we knew that they were absolutely important for us to be in the game. Later on the third and fourth quarter, we get back a little bit step by step, but at the end, you know, in a close game, if you score 6 out of 22 free throws, it's very, very difficult to win. So I hope tomorrow we can fight again like this because players they give all out, but it was not enough. So I hope tomorrow we can continue and get the next win.
Thank you very much, Coach. Je vais maintenant passer la parole à nos amis de la presse pour des questions. Questions?
Allô. Bonsoir, coach. On a vu un match qui s'est joué aujourd'hui jusqu'aux dernières secondes. Alors, selon vous, qu'est-ce qui a fait la différence ou qu'est-ce qui a été l'erreur de votre équipe? Parce qu'on a vu votre équipe se battre, revenir, alors qu'il y avait 15 points d'écart, revenir jusqu'au bout. Et à la dernière...
Vous pouvez reprendre votre question, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Merci. Coach, he's asking that the game, as I rightly said, went right down to the last second, and he's want to find out what's the difference between your team and the Cote d'Ivoire team this evening. What made the difference?
There is not only one. There is not only one detail. There are several things that happened before the game, during the game. So it's just not only one detail. I think that on our hand, we just need to get focused on the game plan and follow some orders that they were clear, that we knew. And after that, everything was a little bit better, but still, the talent that you got in front, it's a good one. So we have players here that they are very young, and they are the ones that they're pushing the team. And let's see how we're going to be for tomorrow, because as you can see, the physicality and the intensity of the game was really high. And I try always to play with 12 players, but you know, we are missing also some other players here today that they really could help us, especially Dimitri Makonda, that FIBA didn't allow us to play him, and he was a key player for us. In a lot of aspects. So well, let's see tomorrow what we can offer.
Donc le coach explique en fait il y a beaucoup de choses qui ont fait la différence en fait ce soir. Il y a le fait aussi que à certains moments du jeu, les consignes en fait n'ont pas été respectées. Mais le plus important en fait c'est de rebondir en fait de cette défaite et de bien préparer pour les 2 prochains matchs, le match de samedi demain et le match de dimanche. Je rappelle juste que le coach est accompagné par le joueur Tetonio et vous pouvez adresser vos questions aussi aux joueurs. Merci.
Non, mais après j'ai dit aussi que FIBA n'autorisait pas un joueur très important pour nous, que c'est Dimitri Makonda, à 2 heures aujourd'hui avant le match. Nous pensons que possiblement Dimitri Makonda pouvait jouer avec nous, mais finalement ce n'est pas possible. Et nous avons perdu un joueur très important. Et il a traîné très bien pendant un mois. Il a toutes les documentations en règle. À FIBA, ils ont de confirmer, mais sortosement, ce n'est pas possible. Et nous avons perdu un joueur très important pour nous. Dimitri Makonda.
Merci beaucoup, coach, pour cette précision. Merci.
Fédération ivoirienne de basket. Déjà, je voudrais demander, est-ce que votre venue ici, hier tard, pour un match qui va se jouer aujourd'hui, est-ce que ça n'a pas compté dans la fatigue des joueurs? Et deuxième question, on n'a pas vu aujourd'hui Carlos Moraes. Est-ce qu'on peut avoir un peu des informations par rapport à cette star angolaise? Merci.
Coach's first question is the fact that you arrived yesterday very late. Your late arrival, does it have an impact on the result or on the court this evening? And the second question is, we didn't see Carlos Moraes join the team, and what are the reasons behind his absence? Those are these 2 questions.
Well, the first one, what was the first one?
The fact that you guys came in late, you arrived late for
Well, we didn't arrive late. We arrived early in the morning because we arrived 4 a.m. yesterday, 4 a.m. After leaving from the hotel at 11, we arrived here at 4 a.m. Players ate 2 sandwiches for lunch, one for dinner. And when we got here, the rooms were not ready. And we spent 2 hours more waiting on there. Anyway, we didn't complain. We went to practice early in the morning. We fought hard. And Carlos Moraes, he present himself saying that he need to make rehabilitation. He's already 36-year-old, and obviously not easy for him to continue for long periods of work. And we understood, and we are thinking about rebuilding, renewing, bringing new young players that they can help us. And I think that you can see what kind of level we can offer. Some of these players are totally amateur. They don't get paid. Then they never get even international experience, under 16, under 18, under 20, nothing. So just a question of time, you know. It's like the wine. If you drink a wine in 6 months, it's not tasty. If you wait a little bit and you start to work for them, and I think with patience and work in the future will be, and not very long, I think will be good kind of soon. This is my hope.
Merci beaucoup, coach.
Pone Mohamed Balou, journaliste sportif à la 3. J'ai une question pour le coach et une question pour le joueur. Déjà pour le coach, il faut dire qu'on a eu...
On peut commencer par le joueur.
Il n'y a pas de souci.
Merci.
Donc par rapport au joueur, c'est juste demander, au vu de la physionomie du match, on a pu observer des duels âpres physiquement. Est-ce qu'il estime que ses coéquipiers ont répondu aux défis physiques?
Est-ce que ses coéquipiers?
Est-ce qu'il estime que ses coéquipiers ont répondu aux défis physiques des Ivoiriens?
Okay. All right. Okay. You know, this question was on the quality of play on the court this evening, and it was a very physical game. And it's asking if you and your teammates were up to the challenge, you know, imposed by the Ivorian team, especially on the physical aspect of the game.
Thank you for the question. We were ready. We were ready to go. We know we were going to play against a pretty good team, experienced team. a team that have been together for so long. They know each other pretty well, and we just got to keep our head up. We know it was about to be physical. It was. I think we ended pretty well, but I think the experience was louder than just the hard work. But I'm pretty focused, like my team is, and we got a couple hours to flash everything and come back with a better mentality and ready to go tomorrow.
Donc, il explique en fait qu'effectivement, c'était un match très physique et puis il y avait beaucoup aussi d'expérience aussi en face. Mais le plus important, en fait, c'est de se relever de cette défaite et de se préparer. Ils ont quelques heures avant le match de demain et de se préparer pour les 2 autres matchs à venir. La question pour le coach. Coach was asking about the second quarter of the game, where the Ivorians came very, very strong, during the second quarter of the game. But you put on a stronger position, and he's asking what you told the team during this very important moment of the game. What you told you guys?
I told them on the halftime. I told them that there were 2 things, 2 very good things. The first good thing is that we were tied, 36-36, playing. Let's say a bad game.
Yeah.
And the second good news, it was that I told them that I believe that we can beat this team if we correct some details that we have spoke before the game. And I think that it was clear that we got in our hands to win the game. So unfortunately it didn't happen. Tomorrow we'll fight back.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you very much, Coutinho, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow during the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup, les amis.
Merci.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends of the press, and welcome to this post-game press conference of the 3rd window of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers here in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, for the game Angola and Cote d'Ivoire. The final scores, a reminder, Angola 73 points, Cote d'Ivoire 75 points. We have here with us Coach Ignacio. Welcome. Good evening, Coach. And our friend Asenian. Good evening. Bonsoir. Coach, our first start before I give it to the press. Congratulations for this very important victory, which makes you stay top of your group. How confident are you to, play the next 2 games for this group?
It's always a new battle. So we have to reset right now, forget what happened. No matter if you win or you lose, it's always a new battle, and we have to be ready. We have to stay humble, stay focused, and get ready for the next one. And we know that Central Africa is a good team. They are almost obliged to win us to stay in the competition. So we have to be ready for that game.
Okay. Une question pour le coach.
That's all.
No. Coach, there's a question.
Hello. Hello. Congratulations, coach.
Thank you.
In the second window, you beat Angola right on their soil, and here you are beating them again. What does that say about your team? Is it that it is the strongest team in this group?
Yes, he's asking, you won Angola during the second window, you defeated Angola in Angola, and then you've won them here again. Does it mean that your team is the strongest team in this group?
I don't really know. The real thing is that both games were tied and decided at the end. We won in Angola by 1 point and today by 2. So it means that we both teams are similar, with similar potential, and anyone can win when we play against each other. The real thing is that we have now 2-0 against them, which is a good news, and it's a very good news for us in terms to go to the next group with one more victory.
Merci beaucoup, coach. Une dernière question pour Assemian. C'est quoi l'état d'esprit à l'adversaire et comment est-ce que vous comptez aborder les deux derniers matchs de samedi et de dimanche?
On savait ce qu'on devait faire, gagner ici. Et il reste 2 matchs encore, donc on est motivé, on reste humble et on va tout donner. Hein.
Merci beaucoup. If there are no other questions, we'll come to the end of this press conference. Thank you very much, Assemian. Thank you, coach. Looking forward to